customized destroyer here. So the last stream that I did, that did, this was autosave before it got corrupted. That's fine. At least we still got all that stuff in. But yeah, we have to restart this enclosure. We don't have to rebuild it. We just have to replace the water, food, and trees. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm pretty sure our spine sources are still being made. Hopefully, but an error occurred. Thankfully, the autosave before the error occurred wasn't so far behind. Thankfully, so yeah. So we didn't lose that much. So all I'm doing is just replacing all the trees and stuff. And then later on, probably scenery, please say. None of the sponsors that I'm making. I mean, that's fine though. Because like I said, it wasn't so far behind for the error occurred. So I go to 49% chance of incubating. Sure, incubate it. Like negative 49% chance of it failing is going to, like negative 49% chance of it being successful matters. Like literally, it doesn't matter. We got infinite money, and we got the setting on where incubations can't fail, so we're fine. Blammo. That's done. So. But yeah, thanks. And also, the last stream was also a stream length as well. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna go around placing scenery and stuff. So the main point of this exact live stream is probably getting gigas. I didn't rename it though, because that would take a while to rename it. The whole new intro and stuff. But right now we're just well, I'm saying we're, but really right now it's just me. But even though Jamie Burt is here as well. But right now, yeah. Right now I'm just going past areas and just placing scenery. Maybe a tree like right here would be good. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to also place down some skeeters because the autosave. But thank goodness I kept the autosaves on, because if that error occurred and I did not have an autosave on, we would go back to like what? Over to this, like I would have to remake all of this, which would take forever, so yeah. And right now we got like so right now we got 1 hour and 30 minutes before I have to go off for a small bit. But yeah, in the last stream you guys saw me place down all this stuff and this stuff, and yeah, that's really it. So yeah, and it takes some time. So imagine placing down, and you guys saw how long. Like with this, I just did extra large, but trying to get precise, which means you have to do small. It's really hard for the scenery, for the terrain parts. It's not really called terrain though. It's called painting. Like you saw, for this one it's gonna be easier though, but for something like which isn't this might be harder to do. Also, gonna try and make the water a tiny bit bigger. Boom. Yeah, hopefully. Good. Now after replacing the Spinosaurus, I'm going to open up the park. And hopefully our rating will skyrocket. Now in game, like while you're actually playing the game, you can't really just have the place closed until you fully finish it. Because that's not how it works, because you'll lose money. And you won't earn it from placing stuff and stuff like that. And also for having these things running. And you won't earn any money back because there'll be no guests in your park. Yeah, but in there's the new bar you can do that since the new bar is just it's a new bar is just sandbox mode. Okay. Right now it's kind of getting skinny. Please. Oh, it fits. It fits. It fits. It fits. Right now I'm just placing scenery on in some areas. Just making it look sweet. Just kind of this is more like a resort. Here we go. Now time to paint this. Time to paint. Cause I do want some sand in this. I do want some sand in the park, and I place this. And I accidentally place this in like the perfect area to have sand be there to be in this part. Look at that though. Look how good that looks. Good though at this point just got a bit lazy, but yeah. You can literally just spend hours just decorating. Pretty sure right now that is grass. So I kind of want to make it mud, but then those plants wouldn't make sense. So I can't. Yeah, just like having something like this though would be. This is awesome. Now since this is finished, I think what I should do now is look for. Hello. I wasn't. place another tree right here if we can. If it'll let us, let's place another tree over here. No, because of the gate, we can't. Wow, look at this skin. What is it? What skin is this? Step. Yeah. And pretty soon I'm going to have to get the Giga, which I know the Giga is going to be a pain in the butt to get. Because I have to go back to, because I have to get like because if I have to get my rating, then that's going to take me like forever. And I kind of don't want to get a new one, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell my other two Carnotauruses. But I feel like, but I left the park off in like a bad storm in the area. So when I get back, I'm gonna have to deal with a heavy storm, which is a tornado. So it's not really a tornado on the island; it's more like a hurricane, but it's actually a tornado. But yeah, once I get back on to Isapena, I'm gonna have to deal with a tornado. So that's great. But I could just restart it and just like work my way up to having that area there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to deal with that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to release all three of the dinos in the same area at once. What? Oh, these are oopsie doosies.
Confirming task. Understood.
3,
Adding to the list.
4. Yeah, but after I deal with the storm, though, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to sell my two Carnotauruses, and I'm going to deal with the security mission. But that's going to be great, dealing with a heavy storm off the bat. But I feel like I'm going to get the Giga off camera, though. Or should I do it on camera? I do not know yet.
Picking up asset.
Seriously, you can spend hours doing this. Yeah, I feel like what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to place the Giga and stuff. What I feel like I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the Giga in there, and that's going to be it. I won't place any other. I won't place any scenery as well. Yeah.
Asset in transit. Acknowledging asset.
Well, because that's done, let's open up the park. Wait, this is deactivated still.
Your attention.
The problem? Oh yeah, that was a problem.
Commencing asset transit.
There can only be 10 dinosaurs on this route. Come on. And each one can hold two people.
Transportation complete.
Let's go to that. But
Asset delivered.
I feel like everything here should just be for $0. At this point, I don't really care.
Confirming asset delivery.
Don't forget something. Come on, it's a dino feast. Do you want it to cost money? Because we can certainly make it cost money, but I don't think much money. Listen, there's so many dinosaurs here. How can you hardly see any of them? And plus, there's not much room to put anything. Why do you guys want more stuff? These guys, at this point, these guys are just being greedy. The guests here, they want more stuff even though I hardly have any space for anything on the game. Like, they're so greedy. Like, if you want me to, I could just put up the stocks of my Dino Feast to $60, but do you guys really want that? Like, everything's free. Why don't you enjoy the park? Literally, all you have to pay for is literally all they have to pay for is just the tickets to get to the. Like, all they have to pay for is just the ticket to get to the safari park. Other than that, everything's free. The only thing that people like is the gift shop. And oh wait, bowling alley is also popular. Bowling alley is also popular. So is restaurant. Okay. Okay. There we go. Look at this. Look at people are here ready to see this. Okay. I feel like Jamie, wanna something? Oh, I think he yeah, he has something. What I wish was the case though, like with with a track this long, I wish like you could put in like 100 of these. Because actually 100 of the gyrospheres is still probably not enough to make guests happy around this whole thing. Like I bet with 100 there's still gonna be like 100 gyrospheres. There's still gonna be